Hello, and welcome back to Sudoku Topology. This is puzzle F3, and it looks like we're doing a Möbius strip puzzle this time, which completely broke my brain last time I did it. So good luck to us. We do have our white dots. There's a bunch of white dots, meaning that those things are consecutive. Black dots, meaning things are 2 to 1. We have the digits 1 through 6. And then our boxes are these weirdo things. So we've got sort of the natural boxes where it's sort of like everything in a line. And then we've got the crazy boxes that are like follow the thing around a little bit, but not all the way, I guess. I don't know. As was demonstrated last time, I have absolutely no intuition for this region. So good luck me trying to figure this out. I'm guessing there's some topological way where it makes sense to actually think about what these regions are, but if there is, I do not know it. Okay, so the first thing I see is that we have these two things where we've got 3 white dots entirely contained in a region. So one of these has to be 1, 2. One of them has to be 3, 4, and one of them has to be 5, 6. And if you're skeptical of that, just keep in mind one of them has to have a 1 on it, and so that one's, of course, 1, 2. And one of them has to have a 6 on it, and that one's 5, 6. And so then the other one's 3, 4 just by default. It doesn't have any additional freedom. Let's see. So that's kind of interesting already. Let me turn on the bad boxes. Just in terms of thinking about this. So we've got a bunch of these dots in red, green. If you look at it, where sort of they're in this vertical thing, but also they're in red and green, and then the blue ones in the middle. Okay, so also I suppose of note, we have 2 total white dots in blue. Sadly not 3. Okay, so then we also have 3 total black dots. I'm going to try and decide which of those black dots I think is most interesting. This one's blue to blue, this one's green to green, and this other one over here is also blue to blue. So we have that, I suppose. Okay, so how should I think about this? Okay, so I guess the thing I'm most inclined to say is that I have these blue dots, these white dots in blue, which are each either 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, 6. So these actually do have a white dot between them, even though it's not labeled. And the reason for that is because, well, whichever of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6 doesn't show up here, those are the 2 digits left in blue. So actually, this is a string of 4 consecutive digits. So these 2 digits are actually exactly 2 apart. For whatever that is going to give me, because that's going to be white dot, white dot, white dot. Sorry, exactly 3 apart. These 2 are exactly 3 apart. These 2 green digits. So they're 3, 6, 2, 5, or 1, 4 are the options for what those are as a pair. In particular, I guess that definitely means these 2 aren't 1 or 6. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the wrong buttons on my keypad. I'm going to label those as 2, 3, 4, 5. And so where are the 1 and 6 in blue? Oh, I realize, actually, sorry, I already said that this dot is not 2, 3, and it's not 4, 5, because we said it was one of all those options. So that means this dot just is 3, 4. I was about to argue that again in a completely different way than I argued it before, but I already said these are each 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, 6. So this is the other one. So that's 3, 4, which means that these are 1, 2, or 5, 6. Over here, and these two green digits are assuredly 2 and 5. Okay, so my remaining green digits are neither 2 nor 5, which is in particular very useful for, I guess, sorry, one second. Let me fill in this just for the record. But it's going to tell me what this black dot is, or sorry, what this black dot is, because this is a black dot that does not involve a 2, because we know the green 2 is over here. So this black dot, the only option is that it's 3, 6. And so that means that we know the value of these other green cells is, let's see, what's left? 1 and 4 are these remaining green dots. Okay, so this is 1 and 4. So that means that this digit that goes with it is always 2 or 3. Because 1 goes with 2, 4 goes with 3, and this white dot, and this 3, 6 either goes with 5 or 4. Okay, I don't think that is the most helpful thing I've ever seen in my life, but maybe I should look at the other black dots real quick. So this is a black dot that goes from 1, 2, 5, 6 to 3, 4. Well, first of all, there's never a 5 on a black dot, so this is never a 6. Also, 1 doesn't black dot either of these numbers, so this is never a 1, so that's never a 2. So this black dot is assuredly 2 or 6, that's 3 or 4. And we can make exactly the same argument over for this black dot, because this black dot also lives with a 3, 4. So that means it is 2 or 6. So it's not 1 or 5. And then that one's not 2 or 6 because it's on a white dot with it. Okay. The red pencil marks from over here I can also transcribe. So this is 2, 3, and this is 4, 5, because it's the same string of stuff where we've got stuff next to a green and a red. Okay. So we've got pretty thorough pencil marks now. And that probably means that there's one black dot that I have not looked at, does it? Oh, maybe it doesn't mean there's a black dot. Oh, yes. No, it doesn't mean there's a black dot I haven't looked at. Interesting. Okay. So sort of feels to me like now everything is symmetrical, and so I could just do everything from here and just fill in, like, pick any one of these bi values and fill in the entire rest of the grid, but that must not be the case. Oh, I see. It's because there's a white dot here that I had not appreciated. And so this white dot here that I had not appreciated tells me there's a 1 or a 6 next to a 4 or a 5. Well, spoiler, that has to be a 6 next to a 5, and now everything else is going to fall into place, I think, because now by this region that's a 1 and a 2, so that's a 4 and a 3. That is a 4, so that goes with 3. So that makes that a 2 and a 4. Zeta. 2, 4 is not a white dot. 2 and a 1. How about that? We won't talk about it. And so that is going to come around here. So we've got the 2 in blue. So that's the 6 and the 5 in blue. Over there, that 6 is on a black dot, so that's the 3 and the 4. 3 goes with 2. 4 goes with 4 goes with 5, right? And we've already got the 6, so that's a 1. And there we go. Lovely puzzle. I've been enjoying watching and replying to the comments that people have been leaving on these videos. By the way, this is my first time recording sort of a second set. So before I recorded a bunch of them in a row, this is sort of my first time doing it since I've started to get some feedback from you all, and I've been greatly enjoying the comments. So if you are enjoying this, do please leave a comment. Let me know if you saw something I didn't, or if you did this a different way, or whatever. Or also let me know if you have any idea what on earth the stupid regions in this shape are, because I really do not know. I guess I now am finally seeing that the blue is just the middle 2 of each of the 3, but I just don't have that sort of mental conception. But anyway, that's all for today. We'll be back tomorrow with another Sudoku Topology video. So thanks for watching. Bye for now.